morning, Paige. You guys are heading off on your trip today, right? You should be getting to the airport about now, yeah? I just dropped off Sam there a little while ago. Thanks in advance for watching him for me for the next 3 days.
Wait, excuse me? Layla, right? Kiki's mom from the other kindergarten class?
Yep, that's me. We chatted a little before at the parent meeting, remember?
Yes, briefly. Sorry, I'm trying to make sense of what you just said. What do you mean you dropped off Sam?
Exactly what I said. You're going on a trip with your family, right? Flying out today, staying for 3 nights?
That's correct, but how do you know that? I don't recall ever telling you our schedule.
Oh, you were talking about it with one of your mom friends the other day. I just happened to overhear the details. The flight time, the destination, how long you'll be gone. I made a mental note. Lucky coincidence, right?
I can't believe this. That was a private conversation.
Anyway, I figured it's the perfect opportunity, so I dropped Sam off at the airport just a little while ago. I told him to wait near the entrance until you find him. You can take him along with your kids. He'll have so much fun.
What?
Oh, don't worry. I packed him a change of clothes and snacks. Didn't give him any cash, though, so if you could cover the flight and stuff, that'd be amazing. Thanks.
No, hold on. What are you saying? You abandoned your child at the airport? Are you serious right now? And you expect us to take him on our family trip? This has to be a joke.
It's not a joke, Paige. He's actually there. He's just waiting around where all the families were gathering. He knows your face. He'll spot you.
This is unbelievable. This is insane. We're about to board a flight for a family vacation, and you're just dumping your child into that with no notice? You can't do this. We can't just take someone else's kid along. That's completely irresponsible.
Look, it's really not a big deal. Sam's already 5. He can manage basic stuff by himself. Sure, he might fall or scrape a knee, but I won't blame you. I've warned him not to talk to strangers, so he's fine waiting. And yeah, sorry about the money thing, but I'm not handing a 5-year-old a pile of cash. You get it, right?
No, I absolutely do not get it. This is not okay. You can't just assign us this responsibility. We aren't your babysitters, and this is our personal time. We planned this trip for months. My kids have been counting down the days.
Well, look at it this way. The more the merrier, right? We just can't go anywhere right now since my husband's away on a solo assignment, and Sam's been so down about it lately. This'll cheer him up, and I figured, well, what are friends for?
We are not friends. We've barely spoken before today, and let me remind you, this is not a sleepover. You abandoned a small child at a crowded international airport and just assumed we'd parent him for 3 days? That is not only wildly inappropriate, it's illegal.
Paige, please, you're overreacting. We're all moms, right? We help each other out. And besides, I can't go get him now. I'm on my way to a resort myself, just me and my boyfriend. It's our little getaway while the husband's stationed in Colorado. He'd never let me go on a trip alone with another guy, so this was the only way.
Are you serious right now?
Dead serious. I mean, come on, Texas guys are so rigid. No flexibility, no fun. So I decided to take some time for me for once. But hey, mum's the word, okay? Don't tell anyone I said that.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say to you. I just found Sam. He was sitting near the terminal by himself, confused and terrified. He's safe for now, but I am not taking him with us. We are contacting airport security or the police. This is child abandonment, Layla.
You seriously have time to do all that? Oh, if you call the police or drag airport staff into this, your family's going to miss your flight. You're really willing to ruin your whole vacation over this? Your kids were so excited, weren't they? Seems unfair to make them suffer.
You speak like this isn't entirely your fault. You left your child without warning, without backup, and expected total strangers to take over your responsibilities.
Look, you're just being dramatic now. Sam's flown a few times before. He's chill. And whether you leave him with the airport people or the police, I'm not coming back for 3 days. And good luck trying to get a hold of my husband. He doesn't even know about this trip, and he sure doesn't know you.
I cannot believe how casually you're treating this. You don't even care what happens to him?
I care. Of course I do. That's why I picked you. You're one of those Mom of the Year types. You always post those pictures with bento lunches and your kids' crafts. I knew you wouldn't just leave him behind.
I should have you arrested. Do you even realize what could have happened to him if I hadn't seen your message in time? You left your 5-year-old alone in a public airport with no guardian, no documents, no ticket.
Yeah, but it worked out, right? He found you, he's safe, and like I said, when I get back, I'll totally thank you properly. Maybe I'll even throw in a little Starbucks gift card. Anyway, gotta go, my flight's boarding. You and the kids have fun. Later.
Hey, Layla. Hope you're satisfied with yourself. We just got home. You? Settled back from your little romantic getaway?
Oh, Paige, hi. Yeah, I just walked in too. Oh, finally back. Long trip, huh? Hey, thanks again for taking Sam along with your family. I knew you'd end up helping me out. You're such a softie. Seriously, you saved my life. Thanks to you, I had the best trip with my boyfriend. Wouldn't have been possible otherwise.
I see. So that's all it was to you.
Come on, don't be like that. Hey, I'm thinking, maybe we should make this a yearly thing. I could just drop Sam with you every summer, like an unofficial tradition, huh? Anyway, I'll swing by to pick him up in a bit.
You can head over to Texas if you want him back.
Excuse me? Texas?
That's right. Sam's not here anymore. Since our family vacation was in Texas, Sam is currently still there.
What? Hold on a second. Are you telling me you left Sam in Texas? Are you out of your mind? How could you abandon a child like that? I get it. You're mad at me for dropping him on you, but this is going too far. Do you have any idea what could happen? If anything happens to Sam, I swear I'll call the police on you.
Look who's talking. Don't worry, Sam is safe. I made sure he was left in capable hands.
Who the hell did you leave him with?
Your in-laws, Sam's grandparents.
Can't be serious.
I'm dead serious. You mentioned once your husband's from Texas, and Sam told me he's visited before, so I asked if he remembered how to get there. He couldn't give me the address, but turns out he remembered the route quite well, so I took him there myself. First day of the trip, I escorted him directly to your husband's parents. They were home, and I explained everything. They were furious, as you can imagine. They said they'd be contacting your husband right away.
Are you kidding me? You took him to my husband's parents? Do you have any idea what you've done? If my husband finds out I dumped Sam to go on a trip with my boyfriend, I'm dead. You have to help me fix this. You can't just throw me under the bus like this.
I didn't throw you under the bus, Layla. You dug your own grave. I just handed you the shovel. Did you really think you could force your child onto someone else and disappear with your lover and there'd be no consequences? You seriously thought you could pull this stunt and get away with it?
Of course I didn't think this far ahead. Nobody in their right mind would think you'd take Sam to his grandparents. This is all on you.
Correction, this is all on you. I merely ensured Sam was placed where he belongs, with his family. I don't see what's so hard to understand. And honestly, given your behavior, I should have done worse. Maybe informed CPS while I was at it. Consider yourself lucky.
You are heartless. How could you be so cold? Why didn't you just keep your mouth shut? If you hadn't interfered, none of this would have blown up. You're the worst.
Funny. That's exactly what I was thinking about you when you forced your child on me at the airport. How convenient that your actions are always someone else's fault, right?
Please, you have to help me cover this up. Talk to my husband. Tell him it was all a misunderstanding. Say Sam got lost or something. I'm begging you. I can't have him know about the affair. I'll do anything. I swear I'll never pull a stunt like this again. Just this once. Please, Paige.
Oh, how the tables have turned. Unfortunately for you, I have no interest in cleaning up your mess. You can handle your husband and your in-laws yourself. I'm tired. We just got back from our trip, and frankly, dealing with your nonsense has worn me out. Good night, Layla, and good luck. You'll need it.
No, you can't do this to me. Please, Paige, please.
You should have thought about the consequences before using people like disposable tools. Sleep well, if you can. After everything came to light, the aftermath for Layla was as devastating as it was inevitable. Her husband, who had tried to be patient despite the signs, finally snapped. He confronted her head-on, and without a shred of mercy, he slammed divorce papers onto the table. There was no room for negotiation, no chance for excuses. The betrayal had cut too deep, and her husband, once gentle and trusting, was now cold and resolute. But that was only the beginning of her descent. Her affair partner, the man she had so foolishly believed would protect her, turned out to be married as well, and as soon as the truth unraveled, Layla found herself besieged not only by her own husband, but also by the wife of the man she had been sneaking around with. Both Layla and the affair partner were slapped with hefty compensation claims. Layla thought she could manipulate the situation like she always had, but this time her house of lies came crashing down with no safety net. In the divorce settlement, she was forced to relinquish custody of her children. Her now ex-husband had made it crystal clear. After everything she had done, after the way she had abandoned her responsibilities and dignity, there was no way the court would allow her to keep the children, and she knew it. She didn't even put up a fight. She had nothing left to stand on. As if that wasn't enough humiliation, the wife of her affair partner demanded her share of compensation, dragging Layla further into a financial pit. Her once carefree, lavish lifestyle shattered overnight, replaced by a mountain of debt that seemed insurmountable. And of course, in the end, the man she had thrown everything away for disappeared without a trace. The moment things got ugly, he abandoned her, cutting ties entirely, leaving her to face the ruins alone. Now Layla has no place to turn but her parents' home. She was forced to move back into her childhood bedroom, a humiliating retreat for someone who used to brag about her independent lifestyle. Her days are consumed by an endless grind, working a low-paying job while taking on exhausting night shifts and side gigs just to scrape together enough money to make the minimum payments on her crushing debts. People say karma works in mysterious ways, but in Layla's case, it came swift and merciless. Honestly, it was poetic justice. Her arrogance, her entitlement, her reckless disregard for everyone around her, it all caught up with her in the most spectacular fashion. And to think all of this started with her trying to dump her kids onto me, pretending she was some kind of helpless, misunderstood victim, when in reality she was just running away from the mess she had made of her own life. It was that moment, when she tried to use me as her scapegoat, that sealed her fate. She overplayed her hand, and now she was paying the price. As for me, well, life took an unexpected but rather pleasant turn after the storm passed. Layla's ex-husband, along with his family, reached out to me later, deeply apologetic for everything that had happened. Even though I had no part in their marital problems, they felt responsible for how I was dragged into their chaos. As a token of their gratitude for taking care of Sam and for enduring the situation with grace, they sent me an assortment of local delicacies from Texas. It was a generous, heartwarming gesture, and honestly, it took me by surprise. At first, I tried to politely decline. After all, I was the one who had technically taken Sam without formal permission. Even if my intentions were good, I still stepped over a line. But Layla's ex-husband insisted. He said it was the least they could do for the peace of mind I had given them during such a turbulent time. Eventually, I accepted the gifts, and my family and I enjoyed every single bite together. There was something comforting in those moments, gathered around the table with my loved ones, sampling the flavors of Texas while sharing laughter and stories. It reminded me that no matter how chaotic life gets, there are always small joys to be found in togetherness and kindness. Honestly, everything was so delicious that I couldn't help but make a little promise to myself. One day, I want to take my family to Texas, visit the places those treats came from, and experience it all firsthand. To turn the bitter memories of this ordeal into something sweeter, into an adventure we can all enjoy. Maybe it's a little silly, but after everything, I think we deserve that. Looking back now, I can't help but marvel at how everything unfolded. Layla, who always thought she was invincible, now crushed under the weight of her own choices. Me, once caught in her web, now free and moving forward with a clearer heart and a stronger sense of gratitude for the peaceful, loving family I have. Life really does have a way of balancing itself out, doesn't it? In the end, I'm not angry anymore. I don't feel pity either. Layla made her bed, and now she has to lie in it. Maybe one day, when she's finally done running and blaming everyone else for her misery, she'll look back and realize where she went wrong. Maybe, but that's not my burden to carry.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.